Hey friends, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today is an incredibly special day because we have a guest with us. The one, the only, the amazing Nisha from Rainbow Plant Life. You probably already know her from her stunning YouTube channel, which is just packed with some of the most delicious and beautiful vegan recipes you'll ever see. Today, we're teaming up to create one of her masterpieces, a cozy, creamy, and flavor-packed Malaysian curry noodle soup. If you are a fan of big flavors, silky noodles, and pure comfort in a bowl, then this recipe is about to become your new obsession. So, find a comfy spot, or better yet, grab a spoon, and let's get cooking. Nisha is also here with her brand new cookbook. And let me tell you, this book is massive, it's gorgeous, and you can just feel how much love went into creating it. It is perfect whether you are just starting your plant-based journey or you are a seasoned pro looking for fresh inspiration. And yes, it's available for pre-order right now. We'll have everything linked down below for you to check out later. But for now, we are diving straight into this laksa curry noodle soup. It's warm, it's spicy, and it is completely vegan. I can already smell the lemongrass and coconut from here. Alright, there are 4 main parts to this dish: the curry paste, the broth, the soup itself, and all the wonderful toppings that bring it together. Let's start with the heart of the recipe, the laksa paste. Into the blender, we're tossing in a few roughly chopped shallots and garlic cloves. Then, one of my absolute favorite ingredients ever, lemongrass. It smells like pure citrus sunshine. Now, here's a great trick. Find the spot where the stalk naturally bends. That's where it starts to get tough. Just slice off that woody end, peel away the dry outer layers, and then comes the fun part. Give it a good smash. Smashing it releases all that incredible, fragrant aroma. Trust me, it's surprisingly therapeutic. Next up is galangal. It looks a lot like ginger but has a totally unique, peppery and citrusy flavor. If you can't find galangal at your local store, don't worry, fresh ginger will work just fine. The flavor will be a little different, but it'll still be absolutely delicious. Then we have fresh turmeric, which looks a bit wild, like a tiny, bright orange root. If you can't find it fresh, no problem at all, a teaspoon of ground turmeric will do the trick. For some heat, we're using Thai red chilies. I'm adding 4 for that perfect little kick, but if you prefer things milder, start with 1 or 2. You can always make it your own. To add some richness and help thicken the paste, we'll toss in a handful of roasted cashews. Then, add some cilantro using both the leaves and the tender stems. And here is a fun twist for brightness. We are zesting in some lime and adding a splash of light soy sauce for that salty depth. Now, it's time to toast our spices. We've got cumin and coriander seeds in a dry pan, and we'll just toast them until they become wonderfully fragrant. This is the moment your kitchen starts to smell absolutely amazing. This paste is like the best of Southeast Asia in one bowl. You've got a little Indian influence, a little Thai, a little Chinese, all melting together so beautifully. Once everything is in the blender, blend it all up until it's nice and smooth. If it seems a little too thick, just add a splash of oil to help it come together. And when you take that first whiff, oh, you'll just know this is going to be something special. Okay, let's move on to the broth, which is the foundation of our soup. And don't worry, this part is super simple. We're using kombu, a type of seaweed that adds a natural, savory umami flavor. Just snip it a few times with scissors to help release that flavor into the water. For even more depth, we're adding a little wakame, which is another sea vegetable. Traditional laksa broths might use fish, but this combination gives you that same rich, ocean-like flavor, and it's 100% plant-based. Add in some soy sauce and about 6 cups of water. Then, just bring it all to a gentle simmer for about 10 minutes. While that's simmering away, we can prep our veggies. For this version, we're using beautiful oyster mushrooms. They have this wonderfully meaty texture that just soaks up flavor like a sponge. But if mushrooms aren't your thing, you can easily swap in bell peppers, eggplant, or even zucchini. Really, anything you love will work. Then we have these little guys, tofu puffs. They are like little spongy pockets of joy. Right now, they don't taste like much, but once they hit that savory broth, they transform into incredible little flavor bombs. We're tearing them in half so they can soak up even more of that delicious soup. And finally, a few fresh curry leaves for a touch of earthy fragrance. They're optional, but if you can find them, they are absolutely worth it. Okay, it's time to bring it all together. Start by heating a splash of oil in your pot and frying that beautiful curry paste for a few minutes until it thickens slightly and becomes incredibly aromatic. Then, pour in the broth. Be sure to deglaze the pot by scraping up all those golden, caramelized bits from the bottom. That's pure flavor right there. Add in the mushrooms, the leftover lemongrass stalks for extra aroma, and a pinch of salt. Let that all simmer together for about 10 minutes. After that, we'll fish out the lemongrass stalks and stir in our final magic ingredients: a can of rich, creamy coconut milk, the tofu puffs, and those fragrant curry leaves. As that simmers, we'll cook our noodles. I'm using fresh Chinese wheat noodles today, but rice noodles or even ramen noodles would work perfectly. Anything slurpable is fair game here. Once everything's ready, give the broth a taste. It should be rich, slightly tangy, and perfectly balanced. If it tastes a little too sharp for your liking, a teaspoon of brown sugar will smooth it out beautifully. And now for the best part, putting it all together. Add a generous scoop of noodles to your bowl, then ladle over that gorgeous, golden, coconut curry broth. Top it with some crispy fried shallots for crunch, a drizzle of chili oil for extra heat, a good squeeze of fresh lime for brightness, and a final sprinkle of fresh cilantro. Just take a moment and a deep breath. That is heaven in a bowl. All right, Nisha, are you ready? Let's do the official slurp test. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. It's creamy, it's spicy, it's citrusy, it's savory. Every single flavor just works together perfectly. This is honestly one of the best noodle soups I have ever had. And the fact that it's completely vegan just makes it even better. A huge thank you to Nisha for joining me today and for sharing this absolutely amazing recipe from her new cookbook. You can find the full recipe breakdown and the pre-order info linked in the description box below. Plus, we made another exclusive noodle recipe together over on her channel, so you definitely don't want to miss that one. If you loved this collaboration, please hit that like button, share it with all your foodie friends, and be sure to subscribe for more wholesome comfort food every week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I'm so grateful you're here. We'll see you in the next video.